Dungo, and I'm starting my lab exercise number 1, configuring basic switch setting. Topology diagram shows S1 connected to PCA, console cable, straight cable, and connected to FO6. Addressing table, device, interface, IP address, submask, and default gateway. Background scenario, Cisco switches can be configured with a special IP address known as a Switch Virtual Interface, SVI. The SVI or management address can be used to remote access to switch to display or configure settings. If the VLAN 1 SVI is assigned an IP address by default, all ports in VLAN 1 have access to SVI management IP address. In this lab, you will build a simple topology using an Internet LAN cabling and access a Cisco switch using remote access methods. You will examine default switch configuration before configuring basic switch settings. These basic switch settings include device name, interface description, local password, message of the day MOTD banner, IP addressing, setting up a static MAC address, and demonstrating the use of management IP address for remote switch management. The topology consists of one switch and one host using only Internet and console port. The switch used is a Cisco Catalyst 2960. Note, make sure that the switch has been erased and has no startup configuration. If not, check the Appendix A at the last part page of this lab. Required resources, Cisco Path Tracer student simulation software. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Part 1. Cable, network, and verify the default switch configuration. In Part 1, you will set up the network topology and verify default switch setting. Step 1. Cable the network as shown in the topology using a Cisco Packet Tracer simulation software. Connect the device as shown in the diagram. Double-click the switch and click CLI tab. Now we're doing networking, the switches, connecting. Okay, cabling, console to RS22, cable to F6, 0. There you go. This will be S1 and this will be PCA. Okay, we successfully connected and double click and CLI. There you go. That's step number 1. Step 2. Verify the default switch configuration. In this step, you will examine the default switch setting such as current switch configuration iOS information, interface properties, VLAN information, and flash memory. You can access all the switch iOS command in the privileged exec mode. Access the privileged exec mode should be restricted by password protection to prevent unauthorized use because it provides direct access to global configuration mode and command used to configure operating parameters. You will set a password later in this lab. The privileged exec mode command set include those commands contained in user exec mode. as well as the configure command through the access to the remaining command modes is gained. Use enable command to enter the privilege exec mode. Okay, A. Assuming the switch has no configuration file stored in non-volatile random access memory (NVRAM), you will be able to use your exec mode prompt on the switch with the prompt switch. Use enable command to enter the privilege exec mode. Okay, S1, press enter, enable. There you go. Okay. Notice that the prompt changed in the configuration to reflect the privilege accept mode. Verify the clean configuration file with the show running config privilege accept mode demand. If the configuration file has a previous save, it must be removed. Depending on the switch model and iOS version, your configuration may look slightly different. However, there should be no configured password or IP address. If your switch does not have default configuration, erase and reload the switch. Note, in Appendix A details the steps to initialize reload device. Okay. B, examine the current running configuration file. So we'll type show running space config. Enter. Okay, switch show running config, build config, current configuration 1045 byte, version 12, no service tip tap, no service timestamp, no service password encrypted, host name switch, and interface 1, interface VLAN 1, no IP address, shutdown, line 1, line con 0, line VTY04, line VTY515, login and okay. Now, C, examine the startup configuration file in NVRAM. So we'll do show start up is config and startup config is not present. Why does this message appear? Because there is no configuration yet saved in the startup config. Will D, examine the characteristic of the SVI for VLAN 1. Show interface VLAN 1. Okay. VLAN 1 administratively down, line protocol is down. Okay. Next is it says here, is there an IP address assigned to VLAN 1? None. No IP address. Okay. Now we'll examine the IP. Letter E, examine the IP properties of the SVI VLAN 1. Show IP interface VLAN 1. Enter. VLAN 1 is administrability down, line protocol is down, internet protocol processing disabled. Okay, next. Examine the Cisco iOS version information of the switch. Okay, show version. Okay. Okay, the version it's version 12.2.25fx, and system image file is Cisco WS-CS260-24TT. Uh, check the base MAC address of the switch. Base MAC address is 00E0 A3B6.4B8C. So E0.A3B6.4B8C. Okay. Examine the default properties of the fast internet interface used by PCA. So we do a show interface FO6. Okay. Check the steps of the interface. Fast internet 06 is up. Line protocol is up. Connected. MAC address is 0030.f2db.5006. Okay. Okay. Next is I examine the default VLAN setting of the switch. Show VLAN. Go. VLAN 1 default active. Everything is active, active, active. Okay. Remote span VLAN. Okay. Check. Next is letter J. Examine the flash memory. Examine the flash memory. Issue one of the following command to examine the content of the flash directory. Okay. Show flash. Enter. Okay. Says here file have a file extension such as .bin at the end of the file name. Directories don't have a file extension. Okay. Check the present file name. The file name is C2960 land base mz dot 122-25.fx.bin. Okay. Okay, next is part 2. Configure basic network device setting. Okay. In part 2, you configure basic setting for the switch and PC. Step 1, configure basic switch setting, including host name, local password, MOTD banner, management address, and telnet access. In this step, you will configure the PC and basic switch setting such as a host name and IP address for the switch management (SVI). Assigning an IP address on the switch is only the first step. As network administrator, you must specify how the switch is managed. Telnet and SSH are the two most common management methods. However, Telnet is not secure protocol. All information flowing between the two devices is sent in plain text. Passwords and other sensitive information can be easily looked at if captured by packet sniffer. Okay. A. Assuming the switch had no configuration files stored in NVRAM, verify you are at a privileged executive mode. Enter enable to prompt the change switch. Okay. What we can do is, here is exit. Okay. There's switch, enable. There you go. To enter the global configuration mode, type configure terminal. Configure terminal, enter. Okay. It prompted enter configuration command, one per line, end with Z, NTL/Z. Configuration mode. The prompt changed again to reflect global configuration mode. Letter C, assign the switch host name. Host name S1. There you go. And then D, configure password encryption. Service password encryption. Enter. And assign a class as a secret password for privileged access. Enable secret class. Enter. Prevent unwanted DNS lookup. No IP domain lookup. Enter. Configure the MOTD banner. MOTD ensign. Invalid input detected at the ensign marker. Verify your access setting by moving between modes. Exit. Enter. Sys5 config, configure from console by console. Okay. Then exit again. S1con now available. Press start. Okay. Which shortcut key use the direct global configuration mode, execute mode? Now, go back to privilege accept mode. Using accept mode, enter class, enable, password is class. There you go. Note the password does not display when entering. Now, letter J, enter the global configuration mode to set the SIB/IP address switch. This allows remote management switch before you can manage S1 remote from PCA. You must assign the switch and an IP address. Default configuration on a switch is to have management of the switch controlled through VLAN 1. However, a best practice for basic switch configuration is to change the management VLAN to a VLAN to another VLAN 1. For management purposes, use VLAN 99. The selection of VLAN 99 is arbitrary and in no way implies that you should always use VLAN 99. First, create a new VLAN 99 on the switch. Then set an IP address of the switch on 192.166.1.2 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0 on an internal virtual interface VLAN. Okay, let's do that. Configure terminal. Okay. Go to VLAN space 99. Enter config VLAN, exit, and interface VLAN 99. Okay. Line protocol interface VLAN 99 change to up. Okay, we'll assign an IP address. Config if space IP address 192.168.1.2 space 255.255.255.0. Enter. No shutdown. Enter. Exit. Okay. Notice the VLAN 99 interface is down state even though you enter no shutdown command. The interface is currently down because no switch port are assigned to VLAN 99. I think there is from me. Okay. Let's assign. Okay, assign all user port to VLAN 99. Okay. Interface range F0 -1 space 24. Enter, configure range, switch, port, access, VLAN 99. Enter, and exit. Okay. Okay, status up. To establish connectivity between host and switch, a port used by the host must be in the same VLAN as a switch. Notice the above out VLAN 1 interface goes down because none of the port are assigned to VLAN 1. After a few seconds, VLAN 9 come up because at least one of the active port F06 with PCA attached is now assigned to VLAN 99. Okay. I show VLAN brief command to verify that all user ports are in VLAN 99. Okay. exit. Okay. Show VLAN. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. S1 show VLAN brief. VLAN 99 active in all ports. Okay. M. Letter M. Configure the IP address default gateway for S1. If no default gateway is set, the switch cannot be managed from a remote network that is more than one router away. It does respond to pings from a remote network, although its activity does not include an external IP gateway. Assume that you will eventually connect the LAN to a router for external access, assuming the LAN interface on the router is 192.168.1.1. Set default gateway for the switch. Okay, let's do that. Config T. Okay, T, then IP default IP default mesh gateway 192.168.1.1. Enter. N. Console port access should also be restricted. The default configuration is allow all console connection with no password needed. To prevent console message from interrupting commands, use logging synchronous option. Okay, do that. Line con 0. Enter password Cisco. Enter login. Enter login synchronous. Check login synchronous. Enter exit. Enter. Configure the virtual terminal VTY line for the switch to allow telnet access. If you do not configure a VTY password, you are unable to telnet to the switch. Okay, let's do that. Line VTY 0 space 15. Enter password Cisco. Enter login. Enter N. There you go. S1 is now sys-5 config I. Configure from console by console. Okay. Step 2. Configure an IP address on PCA. Assign an IP address and subnet mask to the PC as shown on the addressing table An abbreviated version of the procedure is described here. A default gateway is not required for the topology. However, you can enter 192.166.1.1 to simulate a router attached to S1. Okay, let's go here, double click, go to configure, we will assign okay. Okay, gateway type is 192.168.1.1. Then the next one, click fast internet 0 on the left side. Then put the IP address 192.168.1.10 and IP address back submask. There you go. And X. Part 3. Verify and test network connectivity. In Part 3, you will verify and document the switch configuration, test end-to-end connectivity between PCA and S1, and test the switch remote management capability. Step 1. Display the switch configuration. From your console connection on PCA, display and verify your switch connection. And show run command display the entire running configuration one page at a time. Use spacebar to advance paging. A. Sample configuration display here. The setting you configure are highlighted in yellow and the other configuration settings are iOS default. Okay. Show run. Okay. Okay. Show run current version 12.2. No service time. Host S1. Enable secret 5. No IP domain lock. Spanning tree type. Okay. Interface VLAN 1. No IP address. Interface VLAN 99. MAC address is 00E0.83B64B01. IP address, IP default, line con 0, password 7, line before, okay, 5, okay, N. Okay, show run. Now, verify the management VLAN 99 setting. Okay, space, show interface VLAN 99. Yep, VLAN 99 is up, protocol is up, hardware address, hardware interface, okay. Check. Things good. Or what is VLAN 99 state? Up. Okay. Now, test step 2. Test end-to-end connectivity with ping. Okay. Okay, double click the PC icon on the Cisco packet tracer. from command prompt on PCA, ping your own PCA address first. Let's do that. Go to PC, double click, go to desktop, command prompt. Okay. Down a little bit. Okay, let's ping our PCA, ping 192.168.1.10, pinging. There you go. Data's going down. Ping statistic. Packet sent 4, received 4. Approximate round trip time. Okay, good. Then from the command prompt, PC ping SVI management address 1. Okay, let's ping 192.168.1.2. Ping 1 gigabytes. Okay. Workers timeout. Reply. Ping statistic 1922. Packet sent 4. Received 3. Lost 1. Round trip time millisecond. Okay. Both pieces. Okay. It works. Okay. Then step 3. Test and verify remote management of S1. You will now use Telnet to remotely access the switch. In this lab, PCA and S1 reside side by side in a production network. The switch could be in a wiring closest on the top floor while your management PC is located on the ground floor. In this step, you will use Telnet to remote access the switch S1 using an SVI management address. Telnet is not secure protocol. However, you will use it to test remote access with Telnet. All information, including passwords and commands, are sent across the session in plain text. In subsequent lab, you will use SSH to remotely access network device. Okay. A. With CMD window still open on PCA, issue a telnet command to connect S1 via SVI management address. The password is Cisco. Okay. Do that. Okay. You write telnet 192.168.1.2. Enter. Verify password Cisco. Enter. Then after entering the password, you will be able to exit mode. What do we do here again? Oh. How do we go to exit mode again? Okay. The password here, you will be user exit mode prompt, access privilege, exit next password, enable. There you go. Then class. Then exit. Okay. Save configuration. Okay. Okay. Save the switch running configuration. Save the configuration. Okay. Go to other side. The switch S1. What we do now is copy running config start up config. Enter destination file name startup config. Enter building configuration. Okay. All right. Okay, part 4. Manage the MAC address table. In part 4, you will determine the MAC address that the switch has learned. Set up a statistic MAC address on one interface of the switch and then remove the statistic MAC address from the interface. Okay. Record the MAC address of the host from command prompt PCA issue ipconfig / all command determine the record the layout to physical address on PC INC. Okay, let's do that. IP config space / all. Enter. Okay. Physical address. Physical address. Yes. Okay. 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 Physical address is 0040.02.3C8E. Okay. Now, step 2. Determine the MAC address that the switch has learned. Display the MAC address using show MAC address table command. Okay. Say show MAC address table. There you go. Shows VLAN 99004 B02.3C EV. Okay. Step 3. List the show MAC address table option. Display the MAC address table option. Okay. Show MAC address table is question mark. Okay, show MAC address table, dynamic enter type, interface type. Okay. Then B, Issue a show MAC address table dynamic command display only on MAC addressing learned dynamically. Okay, dynamic show MAC address table dynamic. Enter. Okay. Now, show the result. Okay. Then letter C. View MAC address entry for PCA. The MAC address formatting for command is for PCA. Okay. See. Show MAC address table address 0040.0B 02.3 C 8E. Valid address. Okay. View the MAC address entry for PCA. Okay. Step 4. Set up a static MAC address. Clear the MAC address table to remove the existing MAC address. Use the clear MAC address table dynamic command from privileged executive mode. Okay. Clear MAC address table dynamic. Okay. There you go. Verify, show MAC address table. Okay, clear. Examine the MAC table again. More than likely, an application running to the PC has already sent the frame out of NIC1 to S1. Look for the MAC address table again in privileged executive mode to see if S1 has relate the MAC address for PCA. Address S1. Okay, I'm getting stuck here. Examine the MAC table again. Okay, so it's empty. Okay. No address. Um, 6. MAC address table static 004 0.0b 02.3c 8e VLAN space 99 interface fast Ethernet 0/6 figure MAC address verify exit as one show MAC address table. Okay. Okay. F. Remove the static MAC entry, enter the global configuration mode, and remove the command by putting no in front of the command string. And static. Okay. Uh, okay. No MAC address dash table static 0040.0b 02.3c 8e VLAN 99 interface fast Ethernet space 0/6 enter, then exit. Okay, then show MAC address slash table. There you go. Okay, that conclude my lab experiment lab 1, and thank you.